So my thing is like this, guys. If you had any people in your life where you might have even made a change, but as you changed for the better, people started to kind of dislike you, talk shit about you, not be on board with you, whatever. This just goes to show they were never truly a day one friend since the very beginning. You just thought they were. I know people right now that were friends, and this has nothing to do with me. I know people right now that was friends since day one. And some of these individuals are on pace right now to very big things. And some of these people that are friends, one of these people are not on to the biggest things, still doing well, but not on to the biggest things, while one other is. They're still best friends. That just goes to show that if someone is your true friend, it does not matter how big you get. It does not matter what you accomplish. They'll still be very cool with you forever. It does not matter. That is true loyalty. That is true friendship. Now, if you start to do very well in your life, and a friend starts to hate on you or whatever, or just kind of start to act weird around you, they were never truly a friend ever in your life. You guys could have had fun together. You just could have done certain things together. But they were probably, at the end of the day, just a turn-up buddy. Just a turn-up buddy. To the point where you might go out with them or something like this. You go out to a party, have fun, whatever. They never had your back the way you thought they did. There was no actual brotherly love there the way you thought there was. They were just another person the whole time. I honestly had a lot of friends that was like this, where we used to be pretty damn close. But whenever I went after certain things and did certain things, we became very far apart. And not only that, the bad talk started up. Things like that started up. So it just goes to show those types of people were never actually your friends the way you thought. Because a true friend will never turn into an enemy. It doesn't matter how cool you become, how big you become, let alone just doing even a little bit good. Because I was just starting to do all the right things, seeing a lot of progress from a lot of the work I did in the gym and stuff like that. Littler things. And people, some people that I was cool with my whole life, kind of turned their back to me. Because I'm starting to become what they want to become. But they don't want to do the work like I'm doing the work. I've literally had people that came to the gym with me at one point and just completely fell off and then started talking shit behind my back because they can't get the results I'm getting. They might not be able to be as cool as I am. I don't know. Whatever it is, however they thought. It's called jealousy, and a friend, a true brother should never be jealous. But some people just can't help it. They will ruin what you guys had the entire time just because you're doing well in life or proceeding in life. And honestly, it's the way it is with a lot of people and a lot of things. There's not much anybody can do about it. There's not much I can do about it, you or anybody else. And then there's the lucky people with their friends since day one, and one person rises extremely high, the other might rise a little bit, but they're not on the same wavelength. but they still have that brotherly love since day one, the loyalty. That is a true friend. That is a true brother. If it ain't like that, it's probably not a true friend. So you might want to rethink things. You can't have people around you that's jealous of you, bro. You just can't. You just cannot. Some people will not be happy for your success. They will never be a close friend of yours, ever. Ever. I'm telling you now. They will just never be a close friend. Jealousy, envy, it's a killer. And it's never going to end well. Because you're only going to get better. If you're already rising high, you're only going to get better. And it's only going to get worse. You're just going to drift off. But if they can find it to just put those things aside, man, like, I don't get why people can't be like that, bro, in life. Like, put your career aside. Put your accomplishments aside. And just be able to be friends. Just be able to be brothers. You know what I mean? Not everything has to do with what you got going on with your life. In fact, even whenever I get around people that I get along with, people that are in my small circle, the last thing I want to do is talk about what I got going on. The last thing I want to do is talk about some success that I may have or may have had, or this or that or that or this, or how good I'm doing in the gym or whatever. The last thing I want to do is bring anything like that up. I'm uninterested. Whenever I want to do something to left field or do something fun, I don't even want to think about anything that I got going on. Any work I do, nothing. I don't want to do it. That's what I'm saying, bro, but some people can't help it. Some people like that are so nosy and they want to know exactly what you're doing, exactly this, exactly that. And it's exhausting. Because you're doing so much work already, and when you want to do something fun with a friend, the last thing you want to do is bring all that into your friendship. Like if you're hanging with people like that and they're real close to you, eventually it's going to be brought up. Eventually you're going to talk about it, but it's like right away. Like there's some people you'll hang out with, and the first things they ask, the first things they say, is just asking you sus questions. Trying to figure out who you are, where you're at, how much money you make, this or that or that or this, what you're doing. And it's like, if that's the first thing people are asking, bro, I guarantee you they are not in the right headspace. They are not the right people. I don't even ask people what they do. Like, at all. I'm not going to ask you how much money you make. I'm not going to ask you those things. I don't even want to. I don't care. No one should really care that much about each other's careers or whatever you got going on, business, anything. No one should actually care that much. It's the vibe you can create with a person that you can go and have some fun with, do some things with, some activities, whatever. That's what actually matters. Not your fucking career, not your business, not anything. Those things are irrelevant to people that you're going to hang with or whatever. It has nothing to do with them. And like I said, if you're real close to people, of course, you're going to bring it up eventually in a conversation. You're going to talk about some things. But that's more normal if it just appears after you're already having a good time, you're already on good terms and stuff like that, rather than hanging out and the first thing they ask, the first things they do is bring up all that kind of shit. It's a red flag. It just goes to show who they kind of are. It's jealousy. It's like I don't even know why they want to bring it up. Why would they want to feel that way? That's what don't make sense to me. And there's the odd time where you can actually wake people like that up a little bit to let them know, like, bro, like, who cares? Like, I've actually done this with people before. And I actually calmed them down, and it worked. Which is crazy. Because some people in life, man, not even everyone the way I'm explaining is a bad person to their core. Some people are just in the wrong places, the wrong time, and I don't know. They feel the need to almost like compete with you, or they want to know if they're doing better than you, where you're at, stuff like that. And sometimes you can wake people like that up to make them realize, hey, brother, it don't matter. Like, it's just me and you here. Let's do something fun. Who cares about this stuff? And you can literally wake people up sometimes when you say things like that to them, because they think all that stuff matters. You gotta prove something. You gotta prove yourself. I dropped that shit a long time ago, bro. And it's crazy because only the better I get, the more I even drop that, which sometimes it's in reverse for some people. Some people can hype themselves up like crazy and all this stuff. Yeah, I got this going on. Yeah, things are going real well. Oh yeah. No. The more better I do, the more I'm humble. Not the other way around. Because a lot of people in life are like that. And you might tell someone here and there something good that's happened to you or for you or something like this. That's normal. But like, you don't want to go around all willy-nilly. I don't know how else to explain it, bro. It's just when you validating yourself and you being confident within yourself is all you need. People are going to see without you explaining anything that you're very on point as a person. You got your shit together. I just feel like I didn't always feel the way that I feel right now. Right now, I feel I have nothing to prove. I used to feel deeply that I had a lot of things to prove. Because when a lot of people don't believe in you, it's actually good to have that chip on your shoulder and you have something to prove. It's a big motivator, but I don't feel that anymore. And I'm still very motivated. I feel very good. It's just like a phase you go through in life. But you will work so hard, you'll get yourself to a point where you no longer feel you got to prove yourself to anybody because you're already accomplished. Your energy speaks for itself. The person you are speaks for itself. You have nothing to prove no more. And it don't mean you have got no motivation anymore. I feel more motivated and on point right now than ever. But it's just a phase in life when you're probably a bit younger and you might have big goals, big dreams, big aspirations. And you feel the need, you got to prove yourself because people's almost putting that on you. They're looking at you as a joke. They're doing this, they're doing that. So it's like, you got to put that chip on your shoulder and literally prove people wrong. But after that, you will get to a point where you no longer feel you have to prove anything. And that is true peace. I feel the older you get, the more important peace really is. You don't want to go through a whole bunch of drama and being involved with a bunch of people. I cut that shit out quick and early. It is detrimental. It is toxic. These people are lost. These people are gone. You can't be around these people. They don't understand life. They don't understand people that have higher goals. And I feel maybe they actually understand, but they don't want to, especially when it comes to you. They don't want to believe that you can do something a lot bigger than they'll ever achieve in their lives. So some people will just kind of try to put you down, try to make you not believe in yourself. People will abandon your entire relationship, connection that they had with you over this, which is crazy. Like I said, they were never true friends since day one. You will realize this. This is something I realized a long ass time ago. And it's not pretty at first, but it gets a lot prettier when it's all said and done. They were not compatible with you anyways. There's a lot of temporary people in life. That's just how it is. But as you become closer and closer and closer to who you're supposed to be, you will really truly attract people and get people in your life that is really meant for you, and no matter how well you do, they will be there. They're not going to get jealous. They're going to accept that you were a bad MFer. You're going to achieve things. You're going to move mountains. They're all for it. Some people, the complete opposite. They don't want you to do that well because they are not going to do well, and they already know that for a fact. And they're not doing well in the current moment. So when you do, they're going to turn their backs on you like the backstabbing bums that they are. They'll throw a whole damn connection they had with you that was once really good away. Because that's how they felt. They felt like doing it because you made them feel bad because of your success. In any way, shape, or form, for the big or small. I've had such small successes, such small accomplishments, and people have done that, let alone bigger ones over the time that I have achieved. So you can only imagine how they feel now, continuously watching you. They'll never stop watching you. They always will. They always will watch you. And this is just the reality of life. We got these people on blast. They are easily predictable. They're not open-minded. They're very closed-minded. They're stuck in the way they feel. If you make them feel any sort of way, they can't take it. I could be around the most violent person in the world and stay calm and know how dangerous they might be, but still be calm until something crazy happens. Because obviously you're not going to be calm. But I'm just saying, self-control is important. There's no such thing as me being overly jealous around some person and just to the point where I can't even hide it and I just hate them so much. That is so low vibrational. That is so low. That is so stupid. Like, it's stupid more than anything else. Like, why do you have to project that kind of shit? Why can't you let people be people? It's because they're not even themselves. They're stuck in the way they feel about everything. You have to make me feel this way. You have to make me feel that way. Validate me. Do this, do that. They can't do it themselves. They don't even know how they feel themselves. They're stuck in everybody else making them feel a certain way. These are people you cannot be around, especially the better you get. I would argue the better you get, the less you can be around people like that. And the more you're around people like that, the lower you're going to become. It's just the way it is. Who you're around is everything. Who you spend your time with is everything. And I mean everything. It's make or break type shit. If you're the strongest person around, not even just physically strong, but mentally sharp than everybody else, on a different wavelength than everybody else, from a mental standpoint, you will soon not be able to get around a lot of those types of people unless others start to rise up as well to get on your level, mentally and spiritually, not just physically. Because it's called outgrowing people to the point where you can no longer be around them. Other people have to grow as well. Other people have to transcend as well. Otherwise, you'll be too far apart. So, the best thing is people understanding you in life. And these fake friends you might have had in the past, not only do they not understand you, they don't want to understand you. Therefore, making your relationship, friendship, toxic. And you can't have that. You need people who understand you deeply, who can be calm, who can sit there and listen and not steal your energy and just, they know what you're talking about. That is a beautiful thing. They let you be you. They're not trying to stop you. They're not trying to slow you down. They get you. They get why you do what you do. You know how important that is? Do you know how important things like that really is? It is very important. You can't have people who are trying to hold you back. Your mission, your purpose in life is the most important thing. You're going to lose a lot of people on your journey when you become that guy, when you become that girl. And I mean a lot of people. A lot of people. Because you might have been a person before just like me that had all the friends, all the people, all the connections, all this, all that, and guess what? That was the lowest of the lows. It's all a bunch of bullshit. You focusing on yourself and your own life is the most important thing you will do. And the more you do that, the better you're going to get. The better you get, the more selective you become. You're not going to be friends and all this with everybody else. You become very selective. That's why masters belong with masters. They might not have to be the best master, but at least you're kind of close. And that'll work out in itself. When you get around people like that can actually even get better themselves instead of people that can't get better themselves. Because some people stop themselves from getting better. That's the people that aren't going to be around you. The people that are continuously improving, they are tolerable. They can be around an already master that's probably done a lot more than them. They're in a mind frame where they can get better being around you, and they're on board with you even getting better and better and better as you're already good. You know what I mean? You can't be around, period. My point here is you can't be around people that's going to hold you back, that's going to slow you down. You can't be around those people. The better you get, the more selective you're going to become. It's going to be very close quarters. Quality over quantity. And that's it.